Thank you, Mr Speaker. On Saturday, millions of people greatly enjoyed the coronation ceremony. Others who wish to see a republic chose to protest peacefully, as is their right in a democratic society. Protests in Glasgow and Edinburgh went off without incident. However, in London, protesters who had gone to considerable lengths to liaise with the Metropolitan Police in advance of their protests and to clear both the nature and the location of the protest were detained, searched, arrested and held in the cells from 7 a.m. till after 11 p.m. All 6 of those arrested have now received letters saying there will be no further action taken against them. There were a number of other arrests of concern, but because there is no legal proceedings in respect of the 6, and therefore no reason for Parliament not to begin today to address what happened to them, I'm going to focus on them. So why did police arrest protesters who had gone to such great lengths to clear their protest in advance, and why did they do so on grounds which they now admit are not sufficient to charge them and without following up with the liaison team? So will he review the legislation and set up an inquiry into what happened to these 6 citizens on Saturday?
In relation to the 6 people who were arrested and the question of protest more generally, I will just repeat the point, Mr Speaker, I made in my initial answer, that I think hundreds of people did exercise their peaceful right to protest. It was done, as the Honourable and Learned Lady said, following engagement with the Republic protest group in advance, and the fact that hundreds of people were able to peacefully protest, I think, is testament to the rights of peaceful protest. In relation to those 6 people, I don't want to get into the details of that because, frankly, neither she nor I have all the facts, but clearly, at the point the arrest was made, the police reasonably believed there were grounds to do so. But I emphasise again, for hundreds, I think several hundreds of people on that day, they were able to peacefully protest, as is their absolute right.